Pledge allegiance. Pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So no math, huh?
Or
No,
Lori?
I don't think so.
Lori was gonna be here in person,
Let me,
just in case.
let me double check and just
Okay,
make sure that I even
wait.
have, that I've got the right meeting open. Yeah, I have the right one open, so,
And he texted you, so if he's not coming on, he'll text you
Yeah.
probably.
probably, yeah, I don't see anything.
Okay, roll call.
Wyatt,
Here.
Bunce,
Present.
Lawson.
Here.
Lori just pulled it.
Oh, Matt's coming in, and Lori's just coming in.
Oh, I suppose I should probably pull the,
No, wait a couple minutes till they're on.
Whoops, wrong button. Yeah, nothing exciting. Nothing exciting. There's someone.
Probably, I think it's Lori.
Hey, Lori. Hi, Lori. Hello.
I suppose you didn't get here early just because Matt's not here, so you could represent Matt.
Somebody had to do it.
Are you there, Matt? He might still be connecting. He's here. I
Okay.
see him, but
All right, have a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion to approve the consent agenda.
So moved.
Second?
Any questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Kate, Public Safety Committee meeting.
We met on October 27th. That seems like a really long time ago. First thing we talked about was information about a canine officer. We do have Officer Solomon in attendance tonight. We have talked in the past that, well, not in the past, but during this meeting, that there's not really a set-aside budget for this. But this officer would love to spearhead the fundraising efforts to do this all on his own. And we did talk about how we are in favor of him doing that, so there are some items on the agenda tonight to try to assist with some of that. We talked about what all the costs are involved with things, between training, equipment, vehicles, things like that. So he does prefer that there are no costs to the city, so there are some fundraisers going on, but we do have some other items on there tonight for that, so. Abatement issues were discussed. Chief Banks wanting to start a program to abate junk vehicles. I told him we could start giving him a list because we all know where they're at too. We talked about how there are laws on the books for this, so we would be in favor of enforcing them. Obviously along with some community policing and education on the front side of that. Open house was discussed for the police building. Fantastic job, guys. It was so well attended. I was amazed at all the different people that were there. So congrats on that and on a great event in your new building. And I think that speaks a lot of volumes to our community policing philosophy now that people want to actually be involved with your department. So I think that's awesome. SRO program update. Officer Karika did start that position already, and we will be getting monthly reports, I believe, from Dr. Voss as well as Chief Banks with what's going on with that. And I had asked Chief Banks if we could include that in the packets going forward, so we'll be seeing some stuff on that. Speed cameras should be installed sometime soon.
Yep, they were, last week they were putting in electrical.
There you go. So those are being updated once they get going with that. We do have another officer on to fill in some people that are leaving and moving on to the SRO, so that's on the agenda for tonight. Officer Paul is leaving. What did we also talk about? Jeez. Comp plan, goal setting, we'll talk about that in the next coming months. Volunteer fire department, 34 members right now. We talked about response time, things going on in the future and some future planning with them. Police department vehicles, we wanna get in that rotation. We know they are taking longer to order, so that's, being looked at and ordered right now. We gave them our blessing to order, knowing that it won't be in until the next fiscal year, so getting things moving with that. And that meeting adjourned at 6:27. It was a long one. Lots of stuff.
Any questions for Kate? Still no Matt on, huh?
He is,
Okay.
he's on.
He can
Okay.
probably hear us.
Hello.
Hi,
Hey.
Matthew.
6:30 you gotta leave, right?
Pardon that, pardon me?
6:30, you have to leave?
Yeah, yep, that's right.
Okay. Open the public hearing for the 2023 water and sewer rates increase. Any written comments?
No.
Any verbal comments? We'll close the public hearing. General Government, Hudson City Council maintains the right to waive the first and second readings of the ordinances presented and may pass the third and final reading of the same ordinance within the same council meeting. Item A, discussion action to approve the third reading of ordinance 876, an ordinance amending chapter 65, stop or yield required, section 6502 by the Hudson City Code 2017, adding stop sign number 44, and that is on East Eldora Road going into Whitetail.
So move.
Second.
Discussion. Roll call.
All right, Reister,
Aye.
Sewell,
Aye.
Lawson. Buns.
Aye.
Wyatt.
Aye.
Okay, motion carried 5-0.
Item B, discussion action to approve the first reading of ordinance 877, ordinance amending the Hudson City Code 2017, chapter 92, water rates, section 92.02, rates for service.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Roll call.
Wyatt.
Aye.
Buns.
Aye.
Sewell.
Aye.
Reister.
Aye.
Lawson. All right, motion carried 5-0.
Item C, discussion action to approve the first reading of ordinance 878, ordinance amending the Hudson City Code 2017, chapter 99, sewer rate charges, section 99.01, sewer service changes required. Is there a motion?
So moved.
A second?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call.
All right, Wyatt.
Aye.
Sewell.
Aye.
Buns.
Aye.
Lawson. Reister.
Aye.
Item D, discussion action to approve resolution 2993, a resolution for approval to offer employment and set wage for police officer position for the city of Hudson, Iowa. And this is Sadie Roberts, and that would be at the union contract wage rate, correct?
Correct.
Motion to approve?
So moved.
A second, anybody?
Reister motion to
Okay.
approve, so you can do second.
Okay.
Discussion? Roll call.
All right, Reister.
Aye.
Buns.
Aye.
Lawson. Sewell.
Aye.
Wyatt.
Aye.
All right, motion carried 5-0.
Tell Sadie welcome.
Item E, discussion action to approve resolution 2994, resolution to purchase a police department squad vehicle for the city of Hudson. Now, I'll take note of this. It was recommended by the public safety department to do it, to order it, so we'd have it in. When Scott or Danny went to Colwell's, Colwell found out, didn't realize that the orders for them were shut off for the next year,
For a year?
for a year.
So,
So they contacted Stivers, and he happened to have an inventory, so that's why what we have in here is a order to get it from Stivers.
When would delivery be on that?
June or July.
Okay, so we're still in the next fiscal.
Yeah, still in the next fiscal
Okay.
year.
So do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
And a second?
Second.
So,
Discussion.
Colwell's can't buy it from Stivers, and they're okay with all
I don't know if they can buy it from Stivers, being Stivers has state bid.
I doubt it.
I don't know
Last,
how all that works.
a year or two ago when this came up the first time, I visited with Blake and Bill, and they said it's the same pricing. They really, it's just additional paperwork to them. Neither one of them makes any profit on the thing. Now, they would hopefully get the service as long as they're competitive on the service on this vehicle. I know it's tough to not have a Colwell sticker on them, but those come off anyway, right?
Yeah, so Ford has done some really weird things in the last year and a half, 2 years. So Stark and I have been kind of watching, lead times on vehicles, trying to make sure we're ordering to get that June, July delivery, and we were on track. And I went in and talked to him beginning part of October, and he discovered all of a sudden Ford is not even giving the dealership any lead time estimates on vehicles for government fleet. So then I talked to Chief Banks, we brought it to public safety's like, well, we're gonna have to order because we don't know, we'll work it out on the back end. And found out that, it had been approved by public safety, so I sat down with Stark at the beginning of November, went through the spec sheet, got everything lined up. A couple hours later, he calls me and says, I can't order the vehicle for you. Ford shut the order bank off October 1st.
So it was news to Stark.
So then it was a mad dash of, okay, what are we gonna do?
So, go ahead,
So I
sorry.
contacted Stivers, hoping that they had ordered inventory, since they primarily deal with all the police departments in the state, under state bid, and fortunately, he had a inventory vehicle that is almost an exact match to our specs, ordered as inventory, so he shot me the proposal so we can get our name on it.
So Scott, will you be in touch with them throughout next year to see when we
Yep.
need to, okay.
Yeah, he said it'll be, same as what we do, it'll be mid-June, July delivery is what they're anticipating for their inventory vehicles, because those are the last orders they place.
Was your question more focused towards
The
next
next
fall, to make sure that the next year is that
Yeah,
we
You know,
work
or,
aggressively with Colwell?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, Stark and I are gonna keep a
Okay.
closer eye on what Ford is gonna do now, moving forward, because that was just an oddity that they just shut it off.
So they don't know how long it's shut off for though?
Oh, it is shut off for the 2023 model year.
Probably won't open back up to about
So
August next
it'll,
year.
it'll open August, probably late August of next year for 2024 models.
So they're, okay,
So it would gap us an entire year if we didn't take advantage of it.
well, yes. I mean, the whole point was to get on this, the thing, but that was
Right.
also the point, originally it was we ordered two so we could wait a couple of years.
Mhm. And then the whole,
Well, and then
Supply
I
chain.
want them to get on, I want them to get on this schedule,
Yep.
but as long
Me too.
as as long as we're communicating with everybody that that's why we're doing it. And as long as it's still state bid, so it's not gonna be any difference in price, I mean, if it was more money, it's a different story.
Well, I got a little sticker shock when he sent me the
Oh, yeah, they're gonna be
the quote,
ridiculous.
and so I did some checking, and MSRP on that vehicle has gone up $9,000 from last year to this year, and he says
20%.
it's probably gonna go up again next year.
Potentially, they're talking all of them could.
Any further discussion? Roll call.
Lawson,
Aye.
Sewell,
Aye.
Wyatt,
Aye.
Reister,
Aye.
Bunce.
Aye.
All right, motion carried 5-0.
Item F, discussion action to approve resolution 2995, a resolution to establish a specific account for the public donations at Bank Iowa, and this is for Officer Sung for the K-9, right?
Correct.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call.
All right, Lawson,
Aye.
Wyatt,
Aye.
Reister,
Aye.
Bunce,
Aye.
Sewell.
Aye.
All right, motion carried 5-0.
Item G, discussion action to approve resolution 2996, a resolution for the city council of the city of Hudson approving the submittal of grant seeking funds for a K-9 officer.
So moved. Second.
Discussion? Roll call.
All right, Sewell,
Aye.
Bunce,
Aye.
Wyatt,
Aye.
Lawson,
Aye.
Reister.
Aye.
All right, motion carried 5-0.
Thank you for your efforts.
Appreciate you guys' support.
We're optimistic.
Give a speech, so his face turns big
No.
red.
That was really fun during the public safety
It
meetings.
was. Item H, discussion action to approve resolution 2997, a resolution to appoint Park and Recreation Board member, and that would be Sean Leonard.
Correct.
Sean Leonard to replace
He-
Brenda Engel.
Yes, he is the PE teacher at the high school. He is also the basketball coach.
Very cool.
And then was the coordinator director for the fall program this last summer.
Do I hear a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Third.
Discussion? Roll call.
All right, Wyatt,
Aye.
Reister,
Aye.
Buns,
Aye.
Sewell,
Aye.
Lawson.
Aye.
All right, motion carried 5-0.
Item I, discussion action to approve resolution 2998, a resolution to purchase a brush truck cab and chassis for the fire department for the city of Hudson. And this would be out of their funds, and this is
Correct,
from Colwell Ford.
correct.
There a motion to approve?
So moved. Second?
Discussion? Roll call.
All right, Buns,
Aye.
Sewell,
Aye.
Lawson,
Aye.
Wyatt,
Aye.
Reister. You might have lost.
Aye.
Okay,
Sorry.
no, you're okay. Motion carried 5-0.
Item J, discussion action to approve resolution 2999, a resolution for approval of the agreement to implement a new City of Hudson website as recommended by the Personnel Admin Committee, as I recall.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion.
And this is switching to the new company,
Correct,
and it's gonna be cheaper than if we stay with the current company, and
correct.
the cost goes up.
Redesigned.
Be redesigned, and it's
And-
actually going to be me
Much
doing it.
better.
What's our timeline?
Friendly.
I don't know.
Okay.
Can't get much worse,
Yeah,
could it?
I'll do most of the building.
What's that?
I'll do most of the building.
Okay.
What's
Yeah.
the name of the new company that we're working with?
It's with Front Desk, which is who we have our, like our accounting, or our
Billing services?
billing services with.
I think it was still DOS based, so,
Did I get a motion in a second already?
Yes.
yeah.
All in favor, roll call.
Lawson,
Trying to speed this thing up.
Buns,
Aye.
Wyatt,
Aye.
Sewell,
Aye.
Reister.
Aye.
Item K, discussion action to approve resolution 3000, a resolution approving the State of Iowa Annual Urban Renewal Report to the fiscal year ending June 30th, 2022, and Blackhawk County Tax Increment Financing Report for the fiscal year ending June 30, 2024. Chrissy, your heading is 2300, should say 3000.
Oh, okay, I'll change it.
Motion to approve?
So moved?
Second. Okay, or Lori got it, who got it?
Not me.
Okay. Discussion? 25 pages of numbers, anybody wants to read it?
Please, can.
Roll call.
Buns,
Aye.
Sewell,
Aye.
Reister,
Aye.
Wyatt,
Aye.
Lawson.
Aye.
All right, motion carried 5-0.
Item L, discussion action to approve resolution 3001, a resolution approving the transfer of funds for September and October, and this is the normal transfer, Chrissy?
Yes, correct.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion? Roll call.
All right, Wyatt,
Aye.
Sewell,
Aye.
Lawson,
Aye.
Reister,
Aye.
Buns.
Aye.
All right, motion carried 5-0.
Item M, discussion action to approve resolution 3002, resolution accepting and approving the public improvements required in the deed of dedication of Twin Oaks First Edition, City of Hudson, Blackhawk County, Iowa. And Mark and Jake, from your perspectives, everything is okay and ready to accept the deed of dedication?
On the first edition, yes.
And Heather, you don't have any issues that you've had from your end, right?
Nope, as long as those guys are happy, I'm happy.
So those are the two streets close, furthest north?
It'd be the lots along Ranchero, it'd be Willow Oak, and then the west cul-de-sac of Post Oak.
Got it.
The east side of Post Oak is phase 2.
And then there's a phase three,
Future street that
correct?
they're getting ready to pour, if the
Right.
weather will cooperate, that'll be.
Yeah.
And phase 3 is the 10plexes.
Perfect, thank you.
Okay.
So phase 2, there's some issues there that need addressed before we accept that one.
But fairly minor.
Paving issues.
Yeah, and that'll come later.
Yeah.
A motion to approve?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call.
All right, Lawson,
Aye.
Reister,
Aye.
Sewell,
Aye.
Buns,
Aye.
Wyatt.
Aye.
All right, motion carried 5-0.
Item N, discussion action to approve resolution 3003, a resolution for approval of change order number 1, payment request number 1, and final acceptance regarding the 7th Street reconstruction project.
And we're happy with that one too.
Yeah, so I'll just explain, the change order number one was having to do with the extra subgrade stabilization we put underneath the pavement to give it a little more support. It was a little soft when they uncovered the pavement, and we looked at putting, it's like a grid that goes underneath it, it gives it a lot more support. So that's the reason for the change order, along with the minor quantity adjustments for the final completion, so.
And I would like to state that Hudson Hardware did an excellent job, especially with the time deadlines, because there was definitely some hiccups we ran into, and they did a great job, so.
Particularly with the utilities.
I talked to Bill Colwell as well as Tony at the shop, and they're both real happy with it, so.
I'd make the motion to approve.
Second.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call.
All right, Wyatt,
Aye.
Lawson,
Aye.
Reister,
Aye.
Sewell,
Aye.
Buns.
Aye.
I got a number of informational items in there, reminder items, regular scheduled meetings held at council chambers except for the library board. Mayor's task force has been canceled. Public Works Committee, November 16th at 7 a.m. Public Safety was canceled. Personnel Admin, November 28th at 4:45. Next council meeting is Monday, November 28th at 6 p.m. and only one meeting in December, and that'll be on the 19th at 6 p.m. Matt, would you like to adjourn your meeting?
Adjourn, let's do it.
Second, anybody?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Meeting adjourned, thank you all.